Simply one of the best to ever do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Ice water in his veins and death in his eyes.
Randy Orton has left a trail of fallen that has spanned over 2 decades.
And there are very few champions in this game who are more decorated than the Apex Predator.
We also know that when Randy Orton goes to that place, it's over.
A competitor who knows what he's doing at all times.
That's why there's only one Apex Predator, and his name is Randy Orton.
One of the most methodical superstars in WWE. Every step he takes serves a purpose.
Yeah, Randy Orton is always thinking inside that ring and provides no reprieve from the gruesome attacks that he creates.
Always a threat with the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment, RKO.
Here comes the legendary luchador.
The most famous masked wrestler in history.
I think we can all agree he's a much better wrestler than he is a father.
Real nice.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
I can guarantee this match is about to be one big highlight.
And if you had to just describe these two in a word,
Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
Squirms his way out. Charring European uppercut.
Carefully placed stop to the arm. So smart, targeting the opponent's leg.
yeah, and then watch this.
Oof. Oh my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
A knee smash.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't be getting up if I were him. Sent to the corner.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Back and forth trading reversals. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
He's able to counter that. Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio. Oh, European uppercut. Just disheartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
Mysterio's fairy tale's looking dark, gentlemen.
What advice would you have given the legendary Rey Mysterio heading into this match?
I'll stay active and choose when to strike carefully. Head-on fights aren't really Rey's strong suit, so Mysterio should wait until the time's right so he can attack on his terms.
And pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Slingshot Arabian impress.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Look at the amazing agility of Rey Mysterio. Great counter into the ropes. Here it comes.
For the 619.
Rey letting loose with a big swing.
I don't know how much longer Rey's opponent can go.
And he just showed Orton no fear with an assault like that.
Yeah, Rey acted like the bigger of the two men in that exchange.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
Mysterio from the top.
Manages to slip out of the way.
Vicious right forearm. Sharp punch.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Slugging away with everything they've got. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Ooh.
Drop kick to the knee. That's great strategy.
And Rey now with a big boy front splash.
Now Rey needs to end this.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
There is no quit inside the heart of Randy Orton.
And there's no way Mysterio was expecting that. He thought he had the fall there.
There's the Canadian Destroyer.
Wow.
There it is.
Now the pin. On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
No shortage of malice from Randy Orton here, but you have to give it to Rey Mysterio for one-upping his old rival.
Another signature victory for the littlest big man in WWE.
A living legend. In his own right, Rey Mysterio has influenced so many superstars throughout the years.
Yeah, Michael, it's hard to imagine
Looking to end this. The schoolboy! Boom! Counters to gain the advantage. And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Turns this around to get control of the wrist.
Finds a way to get into a wrist lock of their own. Nice way to get out of that. Now locks in a hold.
Able to shift out of this and into a hammerlock.
Oof! Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
You suffer a direct hit like that, and it's tough to move.
Wow, picture perfect moonsault.
Many superstars have butted heads with Randy Orton over the years. From what you've seen in those matches, what's a winning strategy against the Viper?
You have to match the Viper's intensity. If you're not fighting twice as hard as he is, then he's going to devour you. So get your head in the game and attack like you mean it.
These two are clearly fighting, going blow for blow. And Rey from up high.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Look at this!
Diving seated senton.
Head and shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
No, he punts the shoulder before 3.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
He gets into the ring.
Randy toying with his opponent a little bit. Quick strike to the lower body. Long fall and even harder impact.
Well, that's one way to seize control of a match. Change the location to the ringside area.
Destroyer! Mysterio lighting up Orton there.
And he now slides back into the ring. And he's staggering to his feet, about to head run away.
Crashing to the floor.
You roll the dice and now could end up with a fractured rib for your trouble.
Let's hope that's not the
Viper in a tight spot.
A running dragon rana.
Spectacular. I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
What a display of strength here. Sit out, powerbomb. Rey Mysterio picking up the pace here.
Look at the intensity from the Viper's opponent, gaining the advantage by fighting twice as hard as Orton.
crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind.
Orton hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
Mysterio with great evasion.
Uh-oh, sunset flip, powerbomb. Counter from Orton.
Randy looking to get back in this.
He's able to stop that onrush, now looking to capitalize. Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton.
Hardy's taking on some damage.
A running hurricanrana.
Here we go, Rey Mysterio.
619.
Mysterio with springboard frog splash.
Wow. That could end the Viper's night.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
A victory for the king of the 619, and what a win it was over WWE's Apex Predator.
Randy Orton must be humiliated. An incensed Viper is an even more dangerous Randy Orton.